You gonna blind me with that thing.
Okay, Councilman Johnson, it's my understanding that you have attempted to debate Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee in the campaign for the seat in District 18. How's that gone?
Not going well at all. There have been 4 different debates that have been scheduled, and the incumbent has only shown up at one, and as a matter of fact, she showed up late. There was one earlier that morning in which she was supposed to have a dialogue and conversation at TSU, and she called in to the host and told the host that she was in Washington, stuck in Washington, and could not come to the radio station. The point was that I have been at many galas and functions in which she has gotten on the phone, and her aides have placed the phone to the microphone, and she was able to talk to the constituents. I don't simply know why she couldn't have gotten on the phone and at least did a dial-in to be a part of the important conversation of the 18th Congressional District. There have been discussions at Rice University. There have been discussions. There was one scheduled for KCOH that she was supposed to be a part of that she declined, and now we have one scheduled for Texas Southern, and we've had to move that around on many occasions to try to accommodate the schedule. But unfortunately, we have not been able to debate. And without good debate, without healthy dialogue, how do the voters know what the truth is? And so that's why it's important to have the debate. If we don't, then simply the voters are going to be voting for a name and not issue. And I think that's what's certainly important right now as we are trying to move our district forward. We need to make sure that we have a representative who is going to be representative of us, and we have a plan, and we can move forward.
You made mention that she may have missed the Rice debate as a result of being in Congress. What was going on, to your knowledge, in Congress that would make her miss a debate here in Houston?
Oh, she was here earlier in the morning at 10 o'clock over at the port, and then said that she needed to go back to, this is what they said to me, that she needed to go back to Washington, D.C. The debate actually was moved around on her behalf because other dates didn't work. But when I asked my staff to pull what the votes were that they were going to be actually voted on, and they voted on the renaming of a post office in Colorado, the renaming of a post office in New York, recognizing a golf course, and recognizing National Heart Month. I believe those are issues that were out there that I don't think were relevant to the 18th Congressional District. And I think while she does need to be in Washington, D.C. voting on issues, there's an election going on, and she needs to be here having dialogue and conversation with her constituents that are certainly upset, certainly feel like their representative is out of touch and have not addressed the needs that are right here. So it's important that she shows up and be a part of the conversations here to give the voters an opportunity. And I say to the voters out there, if your representative will not show up on your behalf, give you healthy dialogue, then they are not deserving of your vote. It's important that we have a representation that is accountable. And right now, she's not having any dialogue. She's actually, in my estimation, running from what I believe would be healthy dialogue for all the voters of the 18th Congressional District.
Thank you for your time, sir.